Hello, welcome everyone. Today we will be doing assignment number 3 for observer design pattern. Observer design pattern, you all must be knowing that it is describing something about the one to many relationship, and then how do we manage whenever a subject changes its state, how are the observers who are observing the subject will get a notification about it. So let's go ahead. Define a one-to-many dependency between objects so that when one object changes its state, all its dependents are notified and updated automatically. This design pattern is also known as publish subscribe. When to apply? When an abstraction has two aspects, one dependent on the other, encapsulating these two aspects in separate objects lets you vary and reuse them independently. When a change to one object requires changing others and you don't know how many objects need to be changed, when an object should be able to notify other objects without making assumptions about these objects, about who these objects are. In other words, you don't want these objects to be tightly coupled. In that case, you will be using the observer design pattern. This is the class diagram. You all know this class diagram. It is already given to you in the earlier presentation when we discussed the design pattern. The roles are subject. It provides interface for attaching and detaching the observers, notifies the observers when the state changes. Observer defines an updating interface for objects that should be notified for changes in the subject. Concrete subject stores state of interest to concrete observer objects, sends a notification to its observers when its state changes. Concrete observer maintains a reference to a concrete subject object, stores state that should stay consistent with the subjects, implements the observer updating reference to keep its state consistent with the subjects. Okay, so collaboration, how it works. After being informed of a change in the concrete subject, a concrete observer object may query the subject for information. Concrete observers use this information to reconcile its state with that of the subject. So all this theory which I uttered, you will be mapping for the said examples. When an employee joins a company, then the HR section issues the identity card to him. The infrastructure department allots a cabin to him. The network department allots a laptop to him. What is it that has to be done if the employee leaves the company? So apply to this particular situation the observer design pattern and just write down, the code, the situation in Java language. Over here you have to identify who all are the observers. You have to identify what is it that changes the state, and with the change in the state how the observers are going to respond. That is what is you will be doing. So probably you need to pause the video over here for a while. Imagine what is it that you will be identifying as a subject, identifying as observers and all, and then you will go ahead. Okay, so this is so far as I2 batch is concerned. For I3 batch, same. Whenever a student gets an admission in the college, the department office generates a roll number for her. The library prepares the identity card for her, and the purchase department prepares the journal paper set for the student. What is it that one has to do if an admission gets cancelled of a student? So even this you should be mapping in the form of the observer design pattern. What is it that changes the state? Who are the ones to whom you should send the notification? You have to identify and accordingly fit that into the class diagram and go ahead for the code in Java language. This is for batch I3. For batch I1, When a patient gets admitted in a hospital, then the administrator or administration department prepares a bed for her, the pharmacy department sends the medicine to her, the diet department prepares a diet for her. What is it that one has to do if the patient is discharged from the hospital? So you have to map this into observer design pattern and go ahead with the class diagram as well as the code in Java. As usual, you have to paste the class diagram here and then the code followed after it. See, you have to only pick up the statement which is applicable to your batch. Other statements you have to remove, and over there you have to patch your class diagram as well as the code. So this is what I wanted to say. Yes, thank you.